Well, hello everybody. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to get everything straightened out here. My internet's not the greatest in the world. I look fuzzy on here, I know.
That's just your hair.
Oh, is it? Anyway, we got rain and snow.
Hey guys.
Dina's moving kind of slow. I'll let her tell you what happened to her. She back can't stand up anymore. She keeps falling. I'm gonna have to get her a walker. She's gonna use a walker walking around here.
I just need a bubble.
A bubble wrap you.
No, I just realized I don't have my thing. Y'all know I tripped in September and hurt my ribs. Well, I tripped the other day and I thought I broke them. It's hurting so bad, but I went to the doctor and they said, no, this just bruised and bruised badly. So I'm dealing with bruised ribs again.
Yeah, they go to the doctor and they don't give you no pain medicine because they're so afraid of getting, that you're a drug seeker. And
they gave me ibuprofen.
They gave her 800 milligram ibuprofen in her. I think it wasn't enough. But
it don't matter. I'll survive.
It is raining right now, and currently have 100% chance of snow. And
I'm getting on to read y'all.
Yeah, 100% chance of snow. Like that one. The low tonight, it started up 51 degrees with a low of 4 degrees, between 2 and 4. So it's excuse me.
I'm sorry. It's my alarm telling me we're on.
So we kind of Beach Bum says she got hit by a Mack truck. They don't care.
A Mack truck?
Mack truck?
Seriously?
Hit you?
I mean, you feel like you got hit by one, or you got hit by one?
Wow. No, everybody's scared of pain meds, and get the doctors are kind of like, we don't want to give you pain meds. Yeah, Kimberly, I saw that where somebody said that Nancy Grace was covering Olivia Fowler's missing person case, but it's still, the way I understand it is, there's no updates, nothing on this. Is that what everybody's heard? There's no really any new stuff on that case. I don't know. I haven't heard.
Beach Bum got hit by a Mack truck. I guess I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
What I wanted to cover tonight is not Olivia Fowler, but does anybody have any updates on her? Look at this dog. She's fixing to jump over there. She's trying to get down.
In Georgia is above article. Prayers for all the families. Oh, she's still missing.
Somebody saying anything?
Well, I'm trying to catch up with what they said. Beach Bum, I hope that you've got getting some talk to a lawyer.
Yeah, for sure.
About the Mack truck.
Bob, what were you talking about? I'm not familiar with that case. I'll be honest with you. We've been so busy with a bunch of other stuff. I haven't read up on it yet.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
Where are y'all? We're going to be at 12 in the morning.
Where are we right now? We're at a little place called Blanche, Tennessee.
Carrie from Cornelius, North Carolina.
I don't know. Why don't you look that up? No updates on Olivia, only the article of the finding remains in the Meriwether County, Georgia.
Candle Woodward said, I'd love to stay, but my husband wants dinner. Well, you better go feed that boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't had dinner either, so I think I'll eat cereal. Yeah, we had to do. I had a video coming out this next week. I'm not right in time with where we are, but it's what we did because it's getting so cold this week. 2 to 4 tonight, and it's like not even getting above freezing the next 4 days. And we had to do a few little things to make sure our pipes didn't freeze. We're still going to have to do a few things, but I wanted to catch up on. I don't know how long we're going to be on tonight because the internet, like I said, is not the greatest in the world. Out here, it is raining and it's due to be snowing in another couple hours. So when it's raining, the satellite for whatever is not perfect. What's that?
That's her.
Well, yeah, I did read something about that, but
authorities say she wasn't reported missing until she went last seen November 23rd, but they didn't report her missing until December 14th.
Wow.
The mother and stepfather of missing North Carolina 11-year-old have been arrested for allegedly waiting weeks to report her disappearance. They announced the arrest Saturday, 2 days after the FBI got involved in the efforts for Madalena. I can't say her last name.
Well,
was last seen. Her
normally when they report them missing, weeks after it or months after, it means that it probably had something involvement in it. That's what it normally means. I would bet that, you know.
Oh my gosh.
You know, would be.
Thank you for bringing that case to
yeah
our attention. That's,
yeah, because I'm not 100%.
I didn't see that one.
I wanted to show a little thing here about the
Lake Superior. It's 45 below and a blizzard in Minnesota.
I don't, I kind of like to. If I was warm inside with the fireplace, I think I would like to stay there, Alaska or whatever. What?
Nothing.
But I'm going to play this. This is on the Michael Vaughn case, a little update that they just put out a couple of days ago.
We're continuing to follow the investigation into missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughn of Fruitland. Fruitland police say they have made contact with the men who may have information about Michael's remains. Last week, they asked for the public's help locating 30-year-old Brandon Shirtliff of Cuna and 32-year-old Adrian Lucien of Toledo, Ohio. That is Lucien there, and then that is Shirtliff. Both men were staying at the home of Sarah and Stacy Wandra on Red Wing Street when Michael disappeared back in July of 2021. Fruitland police say they are working closely with the Payette County prosecutor as they continue to investigate. Fruitland police also announced today that they searched the backyard of a home next to the Wandras on Red Wing Street, but say they found no indication that Michael had been there. Police previously searched the home of Sarah and Stacy Wandra. This is video while that search was going on. Police Chief J.D. Huff says he is confident Michael's remains were on the Wandra's property but were moved. Sarah Wandra is currently charged with failing to notify the coroner of a death. However, Michael's body has not been found at this point. And police are still looking for any information about Michael's disappearance. If you have any, you're asked to contact the Fruitland Police Department at the number on your screen. That's 208-452-3110.
So that just tells you that they know pretty much probably what happened to him. They feel like all of those people are involved in this. And see our internet at the top here, Dan, right there. It is connection is unstable, it says here. They probably don't know exactly who killed him, but they feel that they know who all's involved, and it shouldn't matter a time until they're able to charge him. I know they want to find the body because of it makes it easier to prosecute, find out through DNA and various things like that.
Lake Superior, I wish I was sitting up there with you in front of that fireplace. I'd have brought some of my cookies and we could have had hot chocolate.
Yeah, but you said I was crazy for wanting to stay at a place like that.
I just want to go for an hour. I'll fly in and fly out.
You wouldn't be able to fly in up there.
Well, I could try.
Yeah. Another one too is these toddlers. We hadn't talked about them in a while, but they consider I think the parents are still under arrest, but
Oh God,
who's that?
I'll be right back.
It says here they've served 170 items were seized, 44 search warrants, 10 massive area searches, 3 searches outside California, and over 200 tips. But the tips, I don't think that's a lot of tips, because they've said that, like the Summer Wells case, they've said they've had thousands of tips. But you kind of wonder too if that's tips are going to be good or not. Said this is not a cold case. Orange 4 and Orson 3 went missing on December 21st. And the boy's adopted father, Terrell's West, he said that the children were playing outside together when he went to gather firewood. We know all the story about that, but I think they are still being the lead suspects, and he needs to be for sure. But I don't know anything other than that. One that this is a story that we really never reported on. Hold on one second here.
All right, bye. Sorry.
We never really reported on. Here is this girl here.
Oh God, I shouldn't have sat down.
It ran through my feed when I was looking to it. 5 years, but this was an update that they had. New evidence on the is that Haley Cummings, 5-year-old girl, disappeared from her home without a trace 10 years ago. I had not read about this. This one slipped, but pretty little girl. A new dossiers or new I guess that's docudrama, docu-series will be airing. Never before seen evidence connected to the disappearance of Haley Cummings, a 5-year-old girl who disappeared from her Florida home in the middle of the night a decade ago without a trace and is missing to this day. February the 9th, 2009 was just another day for Ronald Cummings. He had left Haley and her 4-year-old brother in the care of a 17-year-old girlfriend, Misty Coslin, as
his 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hey, what the heck?
Wait a minute. He's got
a 17-year-old girlfriend. Okay, Misty Coslin, as he headed to the night shift, but little did he realize that his life was about to change forever. When he got back to his trailer home in Satsuma, south of Jacksonville, I thought that Satsuma was a different area, but south of Jacksonville around 3 a.m. that morning, he was greeted by Coslin, who told him that she had woken up and to find Haley missing from her bed and a cinder block propping open the back door. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office was called to the scene, and the disappearance kick off a massive hunt involving hundreds of volunteers spread out across a widespread area, as well as an investigation into multiple law enforcement agencies. It's like this killing that they've had out in Idaho. It's hard to believe you got all of these people, agencies looking into it, and they don't have anything.
All right, wait a minute. Lex Perry said Misty and her parents all serving prison time for drugs. Could this have, Beach Bum said, could this have been a kidnapping and someone else for someone else?
Yeah, it could be. Said, but no trace of the 5-year-old has ever been found, and authorities continue to be baffled of her disappearance. The case is now subject of a HLN docuseries called, and I cut that off for some reason. It cut off real life nightmare, I guess it is, which will feature evidence that has never been revealed to the public previously, and which will hopefully result in new closure. Investigators still believe key to solving the crime. She was the last to see Haley alive, and evidence seemed to implicate her in the disappearance one way or the other. For one, the PCSO, I guess that's something county sheriff's office, found no sign of forced entry in the family trailer. Then I'll pick her up.
I'll get it just a second.
With Captain Pistello revealing that Corsland had taken a shower before they reached the residence, and that there were a lot of strange things about her that night that caught their attention. Furthermore, detectives have described her statement about the night as inconsistent, and said that she was changed her story multiple times over the past decade. I don't know why they couldn't just put her in jail for suspicion or hindering investigation if she changed her story. They'll arrest you for
she's scared of me.
I don't know. They'll arrest you for like changing their story as interfering with a criminal investigation. Says here in the footage from the interview room where she was being questioned by detectives that featured real life nightmare, Cummings said that to be seen confronting her about the disappearance.
Oh.
Maggie, you didn't wake up, he says, to where she sobs and responds, I would never let nothing happen to her if I knew something. I wouldn't let someone just take her. You didn't get out of bed, he asked. You sure none locked the door? Sure you didn't unlock the door? I didn't even hear anything. Includes footage of Carson walking after Haley after finding was wearing the night she went missing. Oh, that's kind of weird. When these indicators start popping up that her story that are stored up to us, as far as the clothing is not adding up, that's when everything starts going from the outside and starts focusing right back on Misty again, said that John Merchant, a lead detective in the case. It sounded like they should have put her in jail. While she never has been charged with connection with the case, both she and Cummings are currently on drug trafficking charges unrelated to Haley's disappearance. And they might have had somebody connected with her drug trafficking that could be, holding her for some type of ransom. I did watch a series of where a girl said that she had talked to, I don't know where she gets her information. She got information from the local Alabama or Tennessee Department of Bureau Investigation and also the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, where they say that, they basically told her, just don't worry about it. We are going to get the people that took Summer Wells, and this is not a cold case. That a lot of things are fixing to come to light, where evidence will be and the uh, what happened to Summer will be out in the open. They didn't say that it would be that she's alive, because I don't think she's alive. But this girl said that they indicated to her that something was fixing to come to light. Now, you know, whether it's going to come to light like in the next few days was not what she said. They said it's working slow. I mean, you look at it, uh, you got to be patient, because we thought Barry Morphy was going to be on trial, but they were, I think they acted, just my opinion, but I think the DA out in Colorado acted hastily, because she was getting a lot of pressure from the outside, from YouTubers, from people in the community, from other law enforcement saying, hey, why don't you arrest him? And they, in it's my opinion, if they ever find her body, he'll be charged. If they ever find their body, I don't know if they'll ever will. Think they have the maybe they don't have enough evidence to charge him without finding her body. But that's my opinion. I think there's enough evidence, circumstantial evidence, probably to charge him. But whether or not they want to do that,
Lake Superior said tonight on A&E they will be airing an episode of Homicide of a Home Invasion. Dad and son being murdered and mom injured. It was in Waseca County, Minnesota.
yeah, there. And I don't know if y'all have Netflix, but there is a whole lot of this type of crimes with, you know, and if there's a bunch of stuff on there about killers that are telling how they did it and how they felt about doing it, which Dina doesn't. She does not like to watch those type of films. I have always been very interested in serial killers and how they think and all that stuff, because it gives you insight on solving, especially when I was in law enforcement, gives you insight on solving, how they think, how they
I have
do all this
I
stuff.
have enough bad thoughts running through my head about the babies being abused
I
and all
know
that
you
stuff. I
are,
don't.
you are,
I
and
wake up in the middle of the night praying for a woman that's being beaten because she's not doing what somebody wants, or a child's being molested. I don't know. Those things affect me too much. I can't watch a bunch of stuff.
Lake Superior says, I knew the husband's brother, a man high on meth, walked into another person's house. There's been several people that have just high on drugs and walk in, but I'm not worried about the person. Just, I mean, that's bad enough. But we had, when we were living on the Gulf Coast, there was a house in Pensacola over there where uh, these people were going to do a home invasion. They went in knowing that the people were there, went in and killed everybody there. They first tortured them, tried to get them to, because they felt like there was a lot of money there, and they did somewhat of tortured them trying to find it. And of course, I don't think there was any money, and they ended up killing everybody there, and before they did find them. But just just very crazy. Yeah, the uh and the Michael Vaughn family, yes, that is very tragic. But I think they will find what happened to him. They've got these people in custody, or either uh, question them, and there's going to be some of that. for sure. But because the internet's not so great, I wanted to cover basically just some people that we had covered before, and then I ran across that little girl's article on that. Uh, the Summer Wells case. I thought that would be solved within a couple of months. I really did. I felt like that they would have enough evidence to probably find out who did it, or find out who did it, or put somebody in jail. I still think in that case it's going to be drug related. I don't know why, but I got a feeling that she was taken because somebody owed a bunch of money in drugs. I know that was a theory that came out in the by some YouTubers before, but that makes a lot of sense to me. If the parents were involved in drugs, if they were, and it could very well, if the parents would have owed a bunch of money, I hope that's not it, but I don't know. I don't believe that it was a stranger abduction. I really don't. It's just, how can you, I'm going back to it. How can you approach a house with 25 dogs around it and nobody know you're there? I just don't. And I want to say, I guess you've been watching the news, that founder, that Bitcoin founder of that FTX founder, he posted a $250 million bond to get out of jail. $250 million bond. Now, that's incredible to me. $250 million. If you paid, and I don't know how that would do that, but if you paid a cash bond to a bonding company of, say, 10%, that's $25 million. I don't know. I don't know how he did it.
Did he get out though?
Yeah, he's out on
He
a
posted
a $250 million bond. Yeah.
Chris, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas too. Our daughter's flying in with her husband from Wisconsin, and
If weather permits.
yeah, and so
Yeah,
we'll get to see them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We saw Dakota day before yesterday, and we went and picked up the dog that we've got that he was borrowing, and we're going to put it up for sale because he got him a new car out of a vending machine. Not new. He's going to put his quarter in that machine,
Yeah,
and his car is going to come down to him.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either.
He got him a 2018.
Did you change my channel? I had that. Okay. But yeah, I don't know how he's going to do that either. I was trying to keep the weather on in front of me here because it's howling out there right now, and but
I hope we don't look as fuzzy.
It looks fuzzy on my screen.
No, this is fuzzy. I hope we don't look that fuzzy.
It's fuzzy on my screen too. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the internet. I'm telling you, it's not doing great tonight. And we got Starlink
I'm thinking
too.
some is cash. I couldn't believe it. What?
What?
Beach Bum said, Thomas, I'm thinking some is cash. I couldn't.
Oh, the bond. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he got out on that much bond, but
Judge probably thought it was enough to keep him in there, and it didn't.
Oh yeah, I know. He was worth over $3 billion, but he swindled it and claimed he didn't have but about 100,000 cash. But I don't know. That's crazy for sure. Really crazy. I would like to go back and look what Nancy Grace said about Olivia Fowler, and maybe she got some other information. It's a weird kind of case that, I think, and I'm not saying that it's absolutely true, but a lot of people are saying that the case was not taken as serious because she supposedly was a drug addict, but I don't think so. My friend is a pilot and his family, they're canceled in Michigan. They are driving their truck back. Oh wow.
I wouldn't want to be on the roads with all this stuff that's going
No,
on.
it's not going to be good, I'm telling you. But anytime, I'm telling you this, just from law enforcement standpoint, it's just like when and this is going to change, though. It has to change, but it's just like when some parents come in and they say, my son ran away and I would like to file a report. 9 times out of 10, law enforcement is just going to stack it up as a runaway. And, sure, they'll go out and they'll put it out on the radio and they'll look around for them, especially working in a beach town. They'll go around to the different areas where the teenagers hang out and they'll check places that they have the parties. Everybody has their own, the local party places, the ones you can get to without a 4-wheel drive. And they'll check, but they're not going to be like setting up a command post and searching on foot and asking volunteers or nothing like that unless there's like the child is mentally disabled, or that he leaves a note he's going to go somewhere and try to hurt himself, or that there's an indication that he was kidnapped or something like that. They're just not going to do it because 9 times out of 10, you will, they will turn up. 95%, I think, is the national average, 95%. But, and this is a lot of times too, when women come up missing, that they'll say, well, she's just mad at her husband or whatever. But they do need to change. Excuse me. Things need to change, but they don't have enough officers to start with to really make a concerted effort to find somebody unless there's evidence of some type of wrongdoing. What? Okay. But same aspect of it, they do want to find them. It just like, and I keep looking back at that when the last name was Geis, was it? Y'all tell me, when the girl that was seen walking away from her house, was it Geis or something like that? Neighbors said they saw her in her pajamas walking away. I can't remember the name of the house, what it was, but she supposedly went to a party the night before and took something that turned out to be narcotic. Called her, if you remember this, she calls her parents. Her mother says, come get me, I'm scared. When she disappeared before her mother. I don't know, it's just something I remember, a case we did like that. I don't know what it was from. Might be getting it mixed up with another one. But there's so many that I know that we've looked at, so many that I wonder what, if any, if they'll ever be solved. The girl in Pensacola that disappeared on Pensacola Beach, and that people saw her.
The boy wants in.
Cat wants in.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
I
don't blame him.
Come on, I know.
Yeah, I know. He's wanting. If you hear him, he's wanting in.
What is it? Huh?
Yeah, he's talkative right now. I don't know if you can hear him or not. He is talkative. Is he wet? Is he wet?
He's okay. Look at this big old boy.
I hate that our screen looks like it's so.
Do you see that cat? Moses,
It's our whole thing, but
come here.
Moses is wet.
It's okay. I'll rub your belly a minute. No,
He didn't want his belly rubbed.
you could knead
but-
my ribs.
You know, yeah,
butt in the
Haley,
face.
10 years. Wow, something.
Juicy Jules. Hey.
Yeah, don't get me started on the John Bonet case now. Me and Dina do not agree on that case at all. And, you know, they're doing this backwards DNA research that's going to be interesting to see what it comes up with.
Okay. Okay. What you want, boy? What you want?
Yeah, Denver to Georgia, that is a long drive, especially when it's snowing and stuff, too. You see a cat tail keeps coming up in front of the screen.
He's kneading my legs. I wish he's kneading my ribs. Okay, turn on around. Here, just sit down, okay? Just sit down. You're so big.
I don't know if you can see this or not, but that cat is so big. He's huge. And he's a pretty good boy. He's a pretty good boy. Well, I don't have much to talk about unless what do y'all want to talk about? Because like I said, we just wanted to cover a few things, and the internet's spotty. And usually the cat.
I've been cooking cookies today. I made tea cakes and chocolate drop cookies, fixing to make some peanut butter drop cookies. And I made my cranberry salad. It's a great dish for Christmas. I made it today. Still got quite a few things to make. And I have sweet sister-in-laws who volunteered to help me cook Christmas dinner, but I told them I think I can do it. I'm like the little train. I think I can. I'm just moving slow.
Yeah, Beach Bum, we'll talk about John Bonet some night, and I will be back when Dina's feeling better, because she totally 100% does not agree with anything in my theory on it.
Nope.
But I got a feeling when the DNA's done that they're going to see I was right. And
what do I get if I was right?
What do you want? You juicer?
No, that's too much. I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
She said John Bonet, but I don't want Bonet.
Usually I hit him, but I don't hit him hard, y'all. I only hit him hard one time, and that's when we were in high school, and he kept teasing me, and he wouldn't shut up, and he said, "Come on, hit me right here. Come on, just do it." And he just would not shut up, and I'd try to walk away, and he'd hold my arm, and he'd say, "Come on, just hit me right here. Just, you want to."
Hey there,
his neck just
Herbie. I don't know if you did the
Hey.
same thing we did or not. Tonight we and I have a video on it, but I give you an idea. I went and put these hose covers on my refrigerator pipes, and I put a light in my wet bay because it's supposed to be between 2 and 4 tonight in the morning.
And then pink insulation in the gray tank and black tank.
Yeah, we got to do all that tonight because it's supposed to get very, very cold here. So,
hey, Herbie, we're thinking about coming down your way instead of going to Arizona, because we've got doctor's appointments until probably the first week of February in Gulf Shores, the whole month of January.
So we're actually going to, after January the 23rd, I think we're going to do the Forgotten Coast of
the last appointment.
Yeah, January. Whatever.
The last appointment is January 31st with the cardiologist.
Okay. But after that, we're going to go to, if you don't have anything else, we're going to go to down the Forgotten Coast, and then possibly head down to across the street, basically, from where you are, Herbie, at that Thousand Trails place, if we can get reservations, and then head up towards St. Augustine and just the west coast of Florida. We're not 100%.
We're just not going to do any plans anymore. We're just going to say we're just going to go when we can go.
But just one is Dina's it's going to be all over the month.
They want to do it twice and didn't break that rib yet.
Yeah, you're messed up. Your ribs are messed up. That's for sure. I wish y'all could hear the weather outside here. It is blowing. I mean, blowing.
Beach bum. It's too early in the winter to be dreaming of the beach.
Yeah.
Way too early.
Yeah.
Hey, you come on down to Gulf Shores while we're there.
Sergeant Melinda was on here earlier. I don't know where she went. Or maybe she's still on there. I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hunt some warmer weather. It's been crazy up here. I don't like having a heat lamp, and I took everything out of my wet bay completely, all the hoses, everything, and put them up and put a heat lamp down in my wet bay because of the fact that it's gonna be so cold in
It's
there.
supposed to be what, 3 or 4 degrees?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to.
With the wind chill, I don't know what it'd be. What's the weather for the next 10 days?
It's crazy.
Expect sleet, rain,
Oh,
and clear skies
2
between
degrees
today
tomorrow
and
night.
Saturday.
2 degrees tomorrow night. 15 of a high tomorrow.
But look, it's not even going to get above freezing until Sunday.
Thursday.
No.
Oh,
It's
you
30,
mean
during the day
during the day? Yeah.
till Sunday. That's crazy.
If our temperature is going to be for Friday 55 high, low of 2. Saturday 26 high, low of 8. Sunday 30 degrees with 13 degree.
That's today is 50, low of what, 15 now?
50. Yeah, 50
50.
today, and it's going to be 15 tomorrow. 35 degree drop.
Somebody
y'all.
says, I don't know, it's crazy. They're jumping all over the area with their forecast. I've noticed there that they got that thing. I was trying to get to
She
reset.
said, did you ever play Frampton for Medina?
Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't yet. I will.
Yeah, they always blame us for bringing it, don't they, Herbie? If we go down to the Gulf Shores, our friends say, why do you bring that cold weather with you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to meet y'all both, you and your wife, Herbie. I'm just excited.
Yeah, we
about
are
that.
excited about meeting y'all.
I hope y'all like to play card games.
Yeah, Dina bug you to death who don't. But anyway. We're gonna go. We've got
I gotta run make cornbread for my dad, who is 88 years old and doing great.
and
He's in better shape than I am right now.
Before it starts to sleet real bad, I need to put this little temperature monitor downstairs. So we're gonna let you go.
We love you
guys. Hope you have
a Merry Christmas.
A Merry Christmas. Thursday night is what?
Thursday night is a week from today.
I know, but is that gonna be like
no, not
what
New
day?
The 20. It'll be the 30th or 29th. Won't be.
All right, we may be on next week. I'll let y'all know.
It sounds like
we
snow
got
coming down now.
Snow or something. God bless all of y'all. We love you. Hope to see y'all soon and
see them soon.
See them soon.
See y'all on the road.
And be talking to you sometimes. So y'all take care of yourself.
Bye, y'all. Merry Christmas. We love you.
Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good one. I think I'm getting a box of rocks. I think that's the only thing I'm getting. All right. Good night, y'all.